Warning: this channel is dedicated to the opinions of people who are being asked questions. Their thoughts may differ from yours. That does not mean to attack them in the comments. Jokes are allowed, but hardcore bullying will not be tolerated. Please be chill and enjoy the video. Alright, before this video starts, I just want to give a quick thanks to all the people who did the interviews, were interested in the interviews. I'd also like to give a quick shout out to the discords that allowed me to promote and also ask for the collaborations that were needed for the interviews. The links to these discords will be in the description below. Thank everybody so much for being a part of this video, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Remember, I put a lot of work into this, so any feedback would be appreciated. Any suggestions for future content would also be appreciated. And if you want to do an interview yourself, my Discord will be down below. Just friend me and just ask me uh, what interviews I have up or if you want an interview. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please enjoy the video. Alright, how's it going, Millie?
Oh, not bad, not bad. How about you?
Been doing alright. So before the interview starts, I just need to ask it. Are you okay with everything you say here in this interview going onto a YouTube video?
Yes, indeed. Of course.
Alright, and now let's just get right into the interview. So for the first question, I like to get to know the interviewee. So can you just run me through your average day from start to finish?
Average day, I wake up, I go to get prepared, go to school, come home, and then after that, do my homework, and then I just do whatever I want to do, basically. You could go to anime or video games or just chilling with friends, things
Alright.
like that.
Alright, and so for the next question, I want to ask you, what animes are you watching right now?
What animes am I watching right now? Well, recently I finished Agretzko Season 3, and I'm planning to start ReZero Season 2 and a couple of others.
Alright. So what would you put in like your top five animes?
Oof, that's tricky because there's so many good ones. Hmm. I would like, let's think, for flashbacks like nostalgia, or on Host Club. Recently, also more recently, I guess, Konosuba. Those are
Ooh.
really good.
Ooh.
What else do I like? Hmm. This stinks. I guess Agretzko, since I watched it really recently, season 3. Two others, let's say, uh, for more casual, more of a casual watch, I guess, Boku no Hero. And fifth one, what would be a good fifth one?
I'm pretty
Let's
sure
go
you already did.
another, yeah, let's go with another nostalgia pick, Fairy Tale.
Ooh. It's
Yeah,
not often anybody else would say that they liked Fairy Tale.
yeah, it's just one of my first animes I've ever watched. I watched it with my dad when I was younger. So Fairy Tale was like, wow, magic! Oh, wow. You know?
Alright. And so for the next question, I just want to ask it, do you know what the Big Four is?
I do not, actually.
Alright.
What is the Big Four?
So the Big Four is like the four like mainstream animes. It's Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, and Dragon Ball. It's usually called the Big Three, usually leaving out Dragon Ball, but a lot of people always refer to it as the Big Four because they think Dragon Ball should be included in it. So we'll say the Big Four. And now what I want to ask you is, so that is like back like 10, 20 years ago, maybe even longer. Probably not. But what would you say like the nowadays equivalent of the Big Four would be?
A hard one. All I know is probably Boku no Hero is probably up there because you know how many seasons they have. What else is ongoing? Boruto's not really that popular as its, successor.
Yeah.
Hmm. What would you consider? I'm actually curious.
For me, I'd probably put Full Metal Alchemist, Boku no Hero Academia. I would probably put either Fate or ReZero up there. And so this is a controversial pick because the anime is only at one season right now, but
Ooh.
I feel like Doctor Stone is gonna be a big four contender, like for a
You think
modern day.
so?
I really feel like Doctor Stone has potential to be one of the big four for like a
Well,
modern
it's
day.
really big, but how many seasons do you think it would go for?
I feel like because here's the thing with its with like how it is, it can either it could either span for like 10, 12 seasons, or it could end on season 3. It's just however the art,
Hmm.
it's however they want to progress. I haven't read the Doctor
Yeah,
Stone manga yet because what I like to do is if I'm watching anime, I don't want to read the manga until I finish the anime, or if I'm reading a manga, I don't want to watch the anime until I finish the manga.
same here, same here. Yeah. For Darling in the Franxx, I get how it's big and like Zero Two is like number two waifu and stuff like that. But do you really think it would be big enough to consider like the main four of like today? Because I'm thinking how many years would it be before it turns pretty irrelevant?
Mm, that's true, but remember, like, a lot of the big four, like, a lot of people always say that they don't like one of the big four. Like, for me, I'm not that big of a One Piece or Bleach fan. I'm gonna get hit in the comments for that. I don't care. I'm just not that big into a Bleach or One Piece. They're good animes. It's just, I could never get into them myself. One Piece, more so because, like, I just really don't think I have the time to watch it.
Agreed, same here. Yeah,
And so like there's always going to be like a couple people who wouldn't like the modern day Big Four, except for Full Metal Alchemist. Everybody loves that show.
true. Everybody loves
I don't think
that.
I've ever met one person say, "Oh yeah, I didn't like Full Metal Alchemist." I
True.
actually hold on, let me rephrase that. Full Metal Alchemist
Okay.
Brotherhood,
Hmm.
not the original Full
You
Metal Alchemist, the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
you've heard somebody hate the original?
Oh, I've heard a lot of people say they didn't like the original.
I've actually haven't heard that yet.
Really? I wouldn't say that I hate the original, but I really would rather watch the
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Alright. And so on to the next question. So you know, in the anime community, there's also a bunch of like sub communities in the anime community, like, for every anime or every group of anime, what would you say is probably like the most chill sub community in the anime community?
Could you give me some examples
Okay, so
of like different types of communities?
so there's the My Hero Academia community that's really toxic. So that probably wouldn't be put as like, really chill sub community. Um the Dragon Ball community I wouldn't say is like chill. I think it was the what's it called? Berserk manga community. I think they are actually pretty chill. Um It's kind of like, how communities can like get toxic, but there are also
Subs,
some
right?
communities. Yes. So like,
Well, you could go first.
so what would you say is like in the anime community, it's like the sub communities, which one do you think is probably like the most chill?
Probably if I were to go like the most chill, I would choose like something not really that popular because more higher the numbers, the more toxic it would be. But if you're looking for a fun community, I would say the JoJo community because
Ah,
all the
the
memes and
JoJo
stuff.
communities. The JoJo
Yeah, if you
community is
want to
just the
look for
best.
fun. Yes, it is. Also, like tips for high schoolers or like if you really want to go to, for example, meet anime friends or really want to bind into the group, if you know JoJo, that's your key in because everybody watches JoJo in high school now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. And so for this next question, what's your favorite genre of anime?
Oh, my favorite genre. Well,
Yep.
it's kind of like embarrassing, but I would have to go with romance.
Alright. What do you think
Go for
makes
it.
a good main character in anime?
Ooh, that's fun. A good main character. Just, I guess, it also, what does aspirations, goals, um, like a good hitting block aspect, like something like a challenges, many challenges, and yeah, character flaws. Like if they're perfect, I don't want to watch them. Also, the voice actor, like for specifically anime, if the voice actor is again Kirito for the seventh time in dub, I don't know because he's in everything. All the dubbers in anime, it's the same people.
It
That's why
always
sometimes I
is.
prefer sub.
Yeah. Also, that is another question that I've been meaning to ask. What do you prefer, sub or dub?
Well, you already heard it from me. I prefer sub.
Yeah.
Also, girls have cuter voices in sub, and they don't really. It feels less like overreacting in sub for the girls because in dub sometimes they just try to be too much like the original, but it's not really comes naturally.
Yeah.
So it does not sound very right to me.
Alright. And now on to the next question. Who are your top five main characters in anime?
Top five main characters. It's just woof because yeah, some of them are just I actually can't think of some good ones right now. Uh, what are yours? I'm trying to think on the top of my head.
Alright, so my top five anime characters. So I would probably put Ash from Pokemon just because
Why?
I'm such a big Pokemon fan, and I just love the fact that Ash always just goes in with the flow, and he just always comes out, even when he's in a bad predicament.
He does go out, but I just feel like, yeah, everybody complains how ignorant he is with the girls. I know how he like kissed Serena, or
Well,
Serena more like
remember,
kissed him at the end, but
do
still,
remember, Ash is still technically 10.
for yeah, he is technically 10, but I mean, 10-year-olds are smarter than you think, I feel. Because, I mean, yeah, he's just a bit ignorant. Me-
Yeah, alright.
But
Well,
I do enjoy the memes. Yes.
um, now, so number two, so I'm gonna put Ippo from Hajime no Ippo. It's a boxing anime. Sadly, the anime is only on its third season. Uh, but the manga, I've read it a couple times through, and I've rewatched the anime about four times. I just really love it. Ippo, he's just such a
Ooh.
kind-hearted guy, but he's always really tough, and he's always outgoing. For
Oh,
number
that
three,
actually sounds pretty good. I've actually never heard of the anime because Sports animes, I don't usually watch.
All right. Here I sent you the name.
Oh,
After we're
thank
done
you.
with the
I'll
interview,
make
if
sure
you want
to
to
check
like,
it out.
yeah, after the interview, if you want to go check it out, and anybody who's watching this, definitely go check out Hajime no Ippo. It's really an valued anime,
Yeah,
underappreciated. That's the word I'm looking
yeah.
for.
I never actually
Um,
heard of it, so I'm curious.
for the third one, so I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I'm gonna put Guts from Berserk. And I'm putting him up there because of the manga, not because of the anime. Because if there are any Berserk fans watching this right now, they will all put in the comments, there's no good anime adaptation of Berserk. And so that turns into nobody really liking the Berserk anime. Um, Number four, man, I'm supposed to be asking you the questions here. Why am I answering them?
You're right. But like right now, just to remember, I just pulled up my anime list to just check which main characters I actually like. One of them, I guess. Wait, I lost it. Dang it. Oh yeah, Mob Psycho. He's just
Ooh,
so caring, you know? People
ooh,
like Reagan better. I do. Of course I enjoy Reagan. Reagan's a good character. But Mob's pretty cute too. He really cares sometimes. You know, he's really kind-hearted.
yeah.
Continue
Uh,
with your list.
okay, four. I'm gonna put Kazuma from Konosuba.
Well, he's funny. I can see why. Yeah.
I just really
I was
love
actually thinking about
Konosuba.
that. Me too.
I really wish they would continue with Konosuba.
Same.
Um,
I actually have like a doll that my friend made me of Aqua, and I actually got a plushie from Fan Expo. Yeah, I like you. I love Konosuba. Another main character I like is from, Shiro and Sora from No Game No Life. They're just pretty funny characters, I would say.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And hmm,
there you
another
go.
one, I talked about this on my YouTube channel, Psyche, because Osvaldo. Ha ha ha.
I was really expecting you to say that was your favorite because every time I like check out your channel, it's always Jisaki.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's really funny, but it didn't come on the top of my head when I was thinking about it. I watched all the seasons and stuff. It's good, but yeah, it's just I just didn't think of it at the moment. But he's a cool main character, I would say. Oh, do you know? Wait, an anime just automatically cringed. Well, when watching the I don't even know if I finished the whole series. But do you remember this? It's about Watamote. Have you ever heard of it?
Uh,
No
Type it
matter
out.
how I look at it, it's your guy's fault I'm not popular or something like that. Yeah, it made me like some people liked it. They found it relatable or they found it really funny, but I just found it really cringy because the main character is she sucks, kind of grosses me out. Sorry if you're a fan of that and think it's comedic.
Alright. I think that was your fourth. I think you have one more person left.
Let's just go with uh, just stinks. This is an anime that probably, well, pretty much nobody really heard. Well, it's very underrated as well. It's called Kenichi's Mightiest Disciple.
I think I've
And
heard of it.
yeah, yeah. It's another throwback at one of my throwback animes. But the main character is just really determined. And yeah, he's an underdog. So watching that's kind of inspiring, and I always root for him. So I would say the main character of that.
Alright. Alright. And so this is a question that I probably should have put in like the start of the interview, but
Hmm.
so there's anime logs. Have you heard of that?
Define it. Actually, no.
So, you know how there's Crunchyroll, Funimation, and a
Yep.
bunch of other like
Hmm.
streaming anime sites that, basically are like the middlemen. They take a lot of the money from the studios that produce the anime, and then there's also a bunch of pirating sites like Kiss Anime, which recently got
Yeah.
closed down.
It got
Well,
closed.
oh yeah, Kiss Anime's gone. It got
I
it
have
got 7 page mooted.
no. Dang it.
Yeah, no, Kiss Anime just got mooted very hard.
Cops in illegal watching anime.
Yeah.
Like, I can't pay for my animes. I'm sorry. I stay
I
illegal.
know. Oh, trust me, I feel you. As a college student, it's so bad. Um,
Yeah. Just cringe. Oof.
so recently, and so now that like there's a big crackdown on a bunch of the you know, pirating websites, there's actually been talks and actually if you go on YouTube and you look up anime logs, you'll actually find a channel. This is actually a combination of a bunch of like the main studios, and they're gonna be posting their animes to YouTube for everyone to watch, and they'd have to sit through ads. However, it's YouTube ads versus like the like 20-minute ads that you have to sit through Crunchyroll for. I said as an exaggeration. I know I'm gonna get comments saying it's actually like a minute 30, but on YouTube it's like 15 seconds of ad time.
True.
So I was wondering like what you thought of this. Like, so for me,
Does it include the big websites as well? Like, well, big program services? Or is it just like the legal ones? Or are they both
so the
doing
legal
this?
ones are getting like shut down. Like they're getting sued and they're being forced
Yeah,
to
that makes
shut
sense.
their stuff down. However, this is also seeming like it's going to cut down the prices on Crunchyroll, Funimation, Netflix, who's recently been getting really big into the anime community,
Hmm.
might also start seeing a little bit of a cut down because who's going to be paying, the monthly service for these sites when, they can just go to YouTube, sit through like a little bit of ad time, but they can just watch their anime on their phone
For
easily
free. Yeah.
without like having to pay like, $10 a month, $20 a month. It just sounds like it's a better deal, but what do you think of this? Because Crunchyroll and Funimation, they have been on top for such a long time. It seems weird to say that they're finally about to get dethroned, and the person who's dethroning them is a YouTube channel.
Uh, yeah, that's crazy. I never knew that. That's insane. But I feel bad for I really feel bad for them. Like it's good for us because I'm
Oh, it's
illegal.
good
But
for it's good for us, and it's really good for the anime studios
yeah, it is.
because
So I'm glad for that. But I kind of do feel bad for the other side this time. Feels really it feels bad because you're right. They've been on top for so long. But I do like free stuff. You know, I'm a bit greedy, so I'll take what I can get. Is my answer.
all right. And so I believe that's going to wrap up the interview. Right now, I'm going to just give you a little bit of free time to just say whatever you want. You can shout out your channel, you can talk about an anime you've been watching, you can talk about anything. It doesn't have to be anime related.
Thank you. Well, thanks, thanks to interview man. Thanks time to interview for doing this with me. It's been fun. And also, guys, like, comment, and subscribe down below. Also, if you want to go to my channel, Melee Princess, sure, do that if you want. But subscribe here because this was actually a really fun interview.
All
That
right.
is all.
All right. Thank you. Her link will be in the description below. Make sure to go check her out. She posts it pretty frequently, and it's always really good videos.
Ah, thank you.
All right. And without further ado, we'll get into the next interview. Remember, go check out her and also comment below what you thought about this interview. All right. Welcome to the show, Revy.
Yep,
All right.
good.
So before this interview starts, I just wanted to ask, are you fine with everything you say in this interview being put onto a YouTube video?
Yep, everything's good.
All right. So for the first question, I just want to get to know you a little bit. Take me through your average day, start to finish.
Uh, Wake up, go do online school, go to sleep, watch anime till the morning, then go to sleep, get back on online school. Sometimes play games. That's just how it's been.
All right. So for the first question, I just want you to take me through what animes you're watching right now.
Um, Currently, I'm not watching. I'm looking for an anime to watch, but I just finished this one anime called Seraph of the End. It came out in like 2015 or 2016. It's pretty good.
All right. So what would you say your top five animes of all time would be?
Uh, Probably One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, yeah, One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, Demon Slayer, Gintama, and maybe Naruto.
All right. So next, I would just like to ask, um, what do you watch anime on? Like Crunchyroll, Funimation? Did you use Kiss Anime before it got shut down?
Yeah, I used to use Kiss Anime, but I have a new website that I use, and I have Crunchyroll on Netflix to watch anime also.
All right. So next, I'd just like to ask, do you know what the big four is or the big three?
Like the new or the how it what it used to be.
Like what it used to be?
Well, it used to be Naruto, One Piece, and Dragon Ball, or Bleach instead of One Piece.
Yeah, so those were the big four. I think the big three was Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto, and it excluded Dragon Ball. But I think everybody
And
started calling it the big four to include Dragon Ball.
then at
Uh,
one point there it was the Big Five, and it had Hunter x Hunter in it.
did it? I actually didn't know that. I guess I need to
Yeah, that was like
do.
at 2010 and
hmm,
11.
I think maybe I need to do a bit more research then. But what would you say like your big four of like modern day would be?
Definitely One Punch Man, Demon Slayer. Probably My Hero, but I don't really like My Hero anymore, but it's one of the most popular anime. It's
Yeah.
probably one of the most popular anime out right now. And then no, and probably Doctor Stone.
All right. I thought I was the only person who would say Dr. Stone had a like the big four, like the modern big four
Yeah,
contender.
really, yeah, those are the top four anime that's came out these this year for right now.
Yeah, because I was just in another interview and I said that. All right. Uh, so then what are your top five side characters then?
Okay, so probably Pain from Naruto because he's probably one of the most villain. Like, well, I guess that wouldn't really be a side character, would it?
No,
That would be more of a like,
that'd be
uh,
more so like an antagonist or a villain.
yeah. But then another one would probably be Ross from Senu, Julius from Ray Zero, Megumin from Konosuba. I don't know. That's probably one of the best anime from that type of genre.
Alright. Next, I would like to ask, what do you think the most overhyped genre of anime is?
The overhyped genre, probably isekai. No, mecha. Or I just really don't like it to be. My opinion, I don't really like mecha anime. Besides certain one,
Alright. So, next, I would, I keep meaning to put this as like one of like the beginning questions, but have you heard of anime logs yet?
anime logs. Can you explain it? Cause it sounds familiar.
So, I have a question. Have you recently heard of Kiss Anime shutting down?
Yep.
All right. So, a part of a thing about Kiss Anime shutting down is that a lot of the anime studios have actually started teaming up, and they actually formed a YouTube corporation channel where it's called Anime Logs, and they're going to be posting the full videos of the anime onto YouTube on a channel called Anime Logs. And we're gonna have to people are gonna be free to watch it. You have to sit through the like 15-second ads that YouTube makes you watch, but compared to like the Funimation and Crunchyroll ads, that's actually not that bad. And the anime companies, they make a lot more money than when they team up with Crunchyroll and Funimation to do this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I
So
guess
have you heard
maybe.
about that or no?
No, I haven't heard about that. But what I've been hearing about, but there's been a thing, is like some of Crunchyroll and Funimation subtitles. Like the people who make those have been like stopping, quitting because they're not getting enough money.
Hmm. All right. So yeah, now that you now know that there is something like that, what do you think of it? Do you think that's a good thing?
It's good, but I know Crunchyroll and Funimation are going to start losing money from that.
Oh yeah, I'll shout it down.
Even though Crunchyroll has been doing some stuff, they still are bringing out. They still make a lot of stuff on the side besides just that. Like they're the ones who hold the anime awards and everything.
Yeah.
But they should be good because they have the originals.
Right. And so for the next question, I'd just like to ask, what do you think makes a really good anime?
Hmm. Really depends on the genre, but if it's like shonen, a balanced character with a decent backstory, decent goal. Really, with shonen, you don't have to do much. Like you don't have to do much extra. But if it's like comedy, if you try to force it, you don't really. It doesn't come out good.
All right. And so next, I'm just gonna give you the floor. You can say whatever you want here. You can shout out your channel, a friend's channel. You can talk about what your favorite anime is. It doesn't even need to be about anime. You could just talk about something you're passionate about.
Alright. Well, I guess. Well, I am making like a manga, but right now, well, not really, but yeah, it's gonna be on. It's on Webtoons, and I also have my YouTube, which is Akashio. But it's kind of hard to. You don't really can't really tell how to say it. It's like AKK Rachio on YouTube.
Alright. Uh, his link will be in the description below. Make sure to go check him out. He's a really chill guy. Um, I feel pretty bad because uh, he's been wanting to do the interview, and I've been telling him, yeah, we can do the interview tonight, and then I'd get off of work and immediately pass out. So please go check out his channel. He's gone through, a little bit of like a run around trying to, do something for me. So please go down in the comments, talk about this interview, leave your thoughts on it, and then go check out his channel, go check out his manga. Uh, Thank you for coming on to the show.
Yep. See.
All right. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into the next interview. Hello, welcome, Cole.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. So before this interview starts, I'd just like to ask, are you okay with everything you say here being put into a YouTube video?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So for the first question, I just want to get to know you a little bit. Can you take me through your average day, start to finish?
Oh yeah, my average day, depending like when it's summer, like every other day, I have a normal like minimum wage job. Like that's how I make money to make YouTube videos. Because like if I didn't have it, I feel like my YouTube setup would be horrible. So if I'm working, usually my day starts with work. I mean, waking up at around like 9 or like maybe if I work at 9, I usually wake up at 8 to get ready. And then I usually work until like 5 or 6. I get home, play games, and like usually once a week. Like I try to make a YouTube video once a week. So like either sit down one of those days and record it and edit it, or like I usually sit down one of those days and then edit it the next day, like a different day. Or even if I'm feeling like I want to splurge on the video, I'll like contact the person that does art for my channel, and I'll like pay them to do like a thumbnail or something. But if it's like, but usually I just wake up and like sit around all day and watch like anime or play video games. But like now that school started, I wake up, go to school, go through my whole day. I either go to work after that for like only 3 hours and then go home, or then go home right away. And it's like, I don't know, I sit and I don't have to do my homework, so I guess there's that. But like, I don't know, it's a really average day. I don't do like anything really cool, I guess. I mean, I'm a pretty average person that just like makes YouTube videos for fun, I would say.
All right. So for the next question, I just want you to give me your top five animes.
Top five. My favorite anime of all time would have to be Attack on Titan. I even like got like some art done of me in it from Attack on Titan, like like as a character. Then second would have to be probably Sword Art Online. So that's I love Attack on Titan. It's my favorite. Then Sword Art Online would I like that one a lot. I haven't even finished the first season though. And then Naruto wouldn't be my third. I don't know. It's just like a classic, I guess. And then there's Prison School. Like it's like a fan service, but like I honestly loved the series. I watched it with my friend over the summer. It's a one season thing. I don't know. I just loved it. It was funny. I mean, whatnot. And then my fifth favorite anime. What would that be? Um, Parasite. Or yeah, that's what it's called.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was top five right there.
All right.
And I don't know. I feel like I didn't like the way I found Parasite. I was just like I don't even know how young I was. I wasn't too young, but like it wasn't like recently. I think I was in like maybe the sixth grade. I was just like on watching TV and then like Adult Swim, and then like Toonami came on, and it's like where they started playing animes, and that came on, and I was just like intrigued. I was like, dang, this is a cool concept.
Mm,
So yeah, those are my top five.
all right. So next, I'd like to ask you about your top five main characters in anime.
Top five main characters. All right. Um, I'm gonna have to go with Aaron, then Naruto himself. All right, and then after that, Kirito would be my third favorite. Actually, no, he'd be my fourth favorite. No. All right, actually, sorry. Okay, yeah, Aaron's my first favorite. Then Kirito. Then after Kirito, it would have to be the guy from Parasite. I forget his name. And then after that, it would have to be Naruto, cause like I don't know, he's like in the I haven't even got really far into the Naruto, but like I don't know, his voice just annoys me in the what's it called, dub. Like it just like I don't know, it just like sometimes makes my ears bleed, and I'm like, speak less, please. So I guess that's why he's like lower. But I still, but like as a character overall, he would have to go higher. But like his voice just like in the dub makes him lower for me.
All right. Um, so next, I'd just like to ask you, do you know what the big three or big four is?
No.
Okay, so the big three is One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach, and then it's the big four is that, but added Dragon Ball. So, um, those are like the big like four. Those are like the main animes in the anime industry. Whenever anybody says anything about anime, everybody has at least heard of those
Yeah.
four. And so I was wondering, what would you say would be like a modern big four?
I feel like Naruto and Dragon Ball would still be up there for sure.
Well, no, like we're talking about like animes made like I think past like 2008, like 2009 to present. Like, what do you think
Oh, so like
animes
I thought
released
you were
from
talking
then?
about like still popular. Oh no. Um. Well, I don't even think this has to be said. My Hero would be up there for sure.
Yeah.
Like that would just like I don't know. That just has to be up there. We already know. So My Hero. This might sound a bit biased, but like in my hometown, I just see a lot of people with like Attack on Titan like clothing items. Like they'll have like a hoodie or something with like the Scout Regiment symbol on the back. So I feel like that might be up there because I see like just a lot of people out in public that'll have like pieces of that. What's it called? Like merch from them or whatever. Okay, so that's two, and then third big one. Trying to think. What is huh? Um, I don't watch a lot of big like animes. A lot of people watch. Like I have not watched. I haven't even watched My Hero yet, to be honest. I just know a lot of people do. So I'm trying to think of somewhat it's like something my friends or something keep recommending to me that I know a lot of people watch. Shit. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I can't think of a third one. I'm sorry. Uh, what would you say would be the third one? Like, if you're going
Uh,
off like what I have so far.
so for me, I would probably put so for me, I would definitely be putting Demon Slayer up there.
Oh yeah, for sure. I didn't even think of that. Like, oh
Um, and then for the fourth one, I would probably say, and this is a very controversial pick because it's only had one season so far. It's about to have a second season. I think it's January of 2021. But Doctor Stone, I feel like has a lot of potential to be uh as a like a modern day Big Four.
yeah, I could see that. Yeah, maybe I should take Attack on Titan off that because I've heard it's only gonna get one more season, which is the fourth one.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's
Um,
gonna be ending soon. I don't know.
if not Doctor Stone, then another like another like controversial pick because this one might like a lot of people might say that this one might not be able to count because it's like borderline on like the time that I would say, but I'd say Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I feel like that is most definite like a big four contender. It's just like a lot of
Yeah,
people wouldn't say that like Full Metal Alchemist should count.
yeah.
All right, and now for the next question, I would like to ask, what do you think makes a good heroine?
Like a hero.
The female lead.
Oh yeah, duh. Um, honestly, I like when people write a strong female lead. I feel like they do it wrong a lot of the time. Like they just take a female character and give it all male traits, like completely. You know, you can have a strong. I feel like you can have a strong female lead without making her a literal dude. You know,
Hmm.
like a lot of the time you'll just see it. Like I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the time they make it so she just like is always like, I don't need no man. I'm a strong, independent woman. You know. I feel like you can have a strong female lead and not have like the stereotype. So I feel like a strong female lead can be like well written. You know, like and a lot of dudes watch anime. So like maybe like something like a character that like us guys wouldn't understand as much fully. So like they'd like do things that we would be like, why? You know, somewhat like us, like someone that like people like girls that watch could like relate with and isn't just like a damsel in distress. You know, I feel like that's what makes a good one.
Okay.
That was a bit of an awkward pause.
No, you're good. Um, let's
What are your
see.
thoughts on that one?
What's up?
Do you have any thoughts on that one?
No, I think you did pretty good there. It doesn't really matter what I think. This video is about what you and the community as a whole thinks.
All right.
So
So I'm just
next,
used to like bouncing off someone, so like I'm not used to being the person interviewed.
all right. And so for this next question, have you heard of anime logs?
Well now I have, yeah.
All right. So, anime logs is a lot of like big anime studios in Japan are getting together and making a YouTube company channel where they're going to be posting like the full videos of their anime up onto YouTube for everybody to watch. And so, there's been talks about, how Crunchyroll and Funimation have been like really big middlemen where they get most of the profit, and these anime studios are struggling because they're not getting as much profit. And so the way around this is to make a YouTube channel and post the videos to there. And while YouTube is still taking a little bit of the profit, most of the profit is still going to the anime channels.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, what were your thoughts on this?
Honestly, I think it's a good thing because you know, like when it comes down to it, you know, Funimation and Crunchyroll don't really add much to like the thing in general, you know? Like they don't do any originals, you know? Like Netflix does, like how you know how Netflix will make originals and like add to the whole scene. As far as I know, like Crunchyroll and like Funimation don't do anything like that. All they do is provide it out to people and like reap most of the benefits. So I feel like it's good that there is going to be a YouTube channel. And plus, I feel like the more things that move away from TV get it just gets better. You know, like I know this isn't related to anime, but like Adult Swim has been like trying to like you can tell like they've been trying to move further and further away from TV in general, or at least like the whole like that whole network. They started like a website where you can just like watch their stuff, and I don't know, I feel like just like watching things on TV in general is like not as good, and like the more like big networks that like stop going on there, the better. Like the more like huge networks with like big budgets that move to like places like YouTube, I feel like just will make it better. And it'll be a good thing that like everyone can just like get it for free, you know, just watching with like using ads, you know.
Yep. All right.
So that's
And
something I would check into.
so for the last question, I'd just like to ask, what's your favorite genre of anime?
Honestly, um, I like animes that fantasy, I guess, because like I usually watch things, to I guess like watching a normal anime, like just like about some guy that went to like his high school or whatever. I don't think that'd be interesting to me. I like, things like Attack on Titan with giants and or like Sword Art Online, like a cool VR game and Parasite. Things like that with a lot of action. I guess interest me. That'd probably have to be my favorite. But like at the same time, I really liked Prison School, and I guess that's a bit more realistic, just like not action. But yeah, but for sure, like, action type things like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Attack on Titan, Sword Art Online, stuff like that interests me a lot. So I'd have to say that's my favorite genre, like action type ones, combat and whatnot.
All right. And now I'm just going to give you the floor. You can talk about whatever you want. You can talk about, Attack on Titan some more, some other animes. You can talk about your channel, what you do. You can talk about anything.
Just like talk, like I'm making a video, or what, like.
It's up to you. Like whatever you want to say for like the next like 2 minutes.
All right, I want to say I just finished editing Among Us video, so by the time this video you peeps are watching is out, why don't you come on over to my channel and check it out. I worked really hard on it. I got a thumbnail made and whatnot, so I'd appreciate it if you went and checked it out. I really hope it's out since I said that now.
Oh, trust me, I wouldn't worry about that. It's gonna take me about like a week and a half to edit this.
All right, yeah, I understand that, dude. Um, what's it called? Attack on Titan fans rise up. That's all, and yeah, it's Commander Cole. Thanks for having me.
All right. Remember, guys, as always, his link to the channel will be in the description below. Make sure to go check him out. Go check out this Among Us video. Um, make sure you comment below what you think of this interview. And remember, go check out his channel. Like, if you think he's putting out some really good content, make sure to go and subscribe to him. Uh, and with that, I do believe this will conclude uh, this video. Thank you guys so much for coming out and watching. All right. Hello, a little bit of post edit video voiceover. So, thank you guys all for watching to the end or skipping all the way to the end. Either way, please like, comment, and subscribe what you guys thought of the video. And also, if you didn't like it, make sure to dislike and tell me why you disliked. Now that the anime video is over, I'd now like to put it to a vote for what the next video will be. I'm thinking either Among Us or Minecraft. What do you guys think? Should I be interviewing the Minecraft community or the Among Us community? Let me know in the comments below, along with what you guys thought was your favorite interview and why you guys liked that interview in particular, or what your least favorite interview was and tell me why you didn't like that interview. Also, let me know if there were any questions that you guys wanted to be asked but weren't asked. We did our best to try and fit as much as we could in here, but as you guys saw, this was already an hour-long video, so I did have to cut a few questions and a few interviews out of it for time reasons. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.